Hi, welcome. This is my Artway Doodle sketchbook review. I love looking at sketchbook reviews, so I'll try and keep this short. I'm going to whiz through this quite quickly, at least at the beginning. It might end up going to two videos because some of this early stuff is shocking, I have to say myself. And some of it I'm embarrassed about, but I'm going to show you anyway. Here goes. Like that. Notes, some designs. I'm going very quickly here because it is poor. I use it with pencil ideas. Christmas starting to try and get a little bit more serious, and that was the first attempt of that other one. Boat was way too short. This was live in Truro. I was sat opposite, actually doing it out in the street, so that was a true urban sketch. And I started to spend a little bit more time and effort on some of these now. So we can see this is August. This was a trip to Dublin, quite a lot in Dublin. This one is interesting because I was actually drinking Guinness at the time of doing that one, and it was a wedding, so it was getting quite messy in Ireland. And that was the day after, so that wasn't much better either. Malahide Castle. Everyone tells a story, really. I mean, that doesn't look like anything, but that one, I remember we broke down and they were so nice, this couple in this house. They allowed us to put the car on the drive while we tried to get help. That was really important. That was a time of my heart attack. So there's still something to find, to look at, even in the darkest of times. Just looking out for them. Look, who'd have thought of public footpath post? It's a nice little sweet shop in Truro, Pennyworths. I don't know what's going on there. I think I was just doodling, messing about with colours. Time of the year, obviously Christmas. Cactus. These are Coast Watch people that look out for walkers and people at sea, make sure they're safe on the coast of Cornwall. All volunteers. It's interesting. They have a pirate on this pub in Cornwall, in Penzance. Quite unique. Didn't like the perspective in this one with that's a hill going down, and I got it all wrong. That edge. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. My wife didn't like that one either. That was on one of our walks. She doesn't like it when I try to paint her. Some more boats in Malpas. I think I was trying some pens there. Didn't really like the result. I was bored. This was the view from my living room and the view from my bedroom one morning. The beach. More beach. Didn't like that one particularly. This was quite nice, but I smudged a lot of the, as you can see, the paint while it was wet. Another pub. Should have spread that out over 2 pages really. Would have looked better across that way. Yeah. What am I thinking there? Slater's Bridge up in Cumbria. Lovely little spot. Again, that was a live sketch. And my wife, again, she didn't like how I portrayed her. She says she looks like a soldier with the hat. the Royal National Lifeguard Institution, RNLI. A lot of beach related stuff here. That's up in Cumbria. You can see I switch between putting dates on and names, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. That was a live one from the car. I sat waiting for my wife having a tooth done. That was a complete bodge. That one features on my newsletter, Cycling in Cornwall. These are my attempts at doing some people. They were figures on a car boot website. Trying some boats. Again, my wife, she wasn't happy with that. I'm not happy. Look at them eyes. That looks like something out of a thriller, some sort of psycho movie. It came out quite well. I'm pleased with that. This was a live sketch out in St Agnes, outside a pub on a busy road. That was a live sketch in the evening. We went swimming. We go wild swimming in the sea. Again, Truro, that was a live sketch. Probably finished some of the black at home. Get a bit more depth when you put black on. You get a little bit more depth and contrast in the picture, and these will become more recognisable. Some artichokes. Sketchy Travellers had a go at blind contour sketching, but I wasn't blind. I was semi-blind. I was peeking. That was a live one. Finished that off at home. You guys like that one? Just don't know what I was thinking there. Just thought I'd try some windows. Here's the said pencil case. My little grandson Jay bought me that, so I like to use that. I have some paints in here as well. Clips. You'll see some of these in my chat on my thread, on my newsletter. We use them as prompts. That was a bit of a rush. I ended up doing another one. This was a prompt I used. I was rushing to try and get to the end of this sketchbook by now. That was the phone box. As you can tell, another style. That's another prompt. And then the last page on the 21st of July, a trip to the beach. Watering holes, a pub on the beach. Had a lime and soda. I don't drink as much now after my heart problems. There we go. Sorry that was a bit quick, but I didn't want it to drag on. These early ones are an embarrassment. But there we go. Sketchbook review done.